This is the true, no kizzy, no cap, no clickbait story of how I made a little bit over $300,000 over one summer of college, of how I kind of went from some typical average broke college student to now being able to travel and do all that. And I know this sounds like some crazy guru type deal.
Here in my garage.
I know it sounds too good to be true. It really almost is too good to be true, but I promise you it is crazy. My story is pretty cool. Now, my arms are going crazy there for a second. I'm gonna break this video up into two parts, how I went from college to making over 6 figures in 3 months and literally like a life-changing summer. And then the second part, I'll kind of get into detail exactly what I did, how I did it, and all the nitty gritty of it. So check the timestamps, I'll make it pretty clear. So it all starts back in college, right around March, right when the Rona hit. It was my freshman year. I was like, I gotta get a job. I wanna start investing, saving, all that. And so I got a job at Billabong in Waikiki. It was sick. I had a total of 1 shift until the Rona shut everything down. So I was kind of bummed. And that's when it hit me, like right now, I couldn't even do the lowest of low. I couldn't even do a minimum wage job right now. And so that's when it, like something clicked. Like I was like, I gotta, like, I'm better than this. I gotta be able to do something. I can't rely on all their people, blah, blah, blah. And then flashback a little bit, right around that time is when my brother gave me a call and he's like, hey, I did this summer sales job. I made 10 to 12 grand. It was a sick summer. You should come out with me this summer. And at the time I was like, heck to the no. I don't even know what he was selling, how he was selling it, whatever. I was like, nah, man, I'm not leaving Hawaii. I have a beautiful opportunity here in Hawaii to surf and live the dream for all summer, right? And then fast forward to March of that same year, all my friends left, everyone went back home, and my girlfriend at the time, she was gonna go back home. And that's when I was like, dang, all my friends left, she left. I don't wanna, just stay here and do nothing all summer by myself. And then that light bulb hit, it clicked. My brother, his sales job was in Minneapolis, and that's where I'd have to go for the summer. My girlfriend just happened to be from Minnesota. And that's when I called him back. I was like, hey, I don't want to be alone. She's going here. Like, what are the odds I come? He's like, bro, come. You can hang out with her all summer. You'll make 10 to 12 grand. It'll be a great summer. And so I was like, YOLO. Sending it. I bought a plane ticket, and within 17 hours of that phone call, I was in Minneapolis. Now, and I'll make this very clear, it's a little bit easier for me to trust this whole thing because it was my brother. I trust my brother. It wasn't like some random stranger tried to recruit me, which is how most of these guys get into this industry. And to kind of wrap up this whole story and abbreviate the entire summer, I went into that summer. 3 months later, I made around 150 grand my very first summer of summer sales. It was insane, life-changing. And then that was 2 years ago. And then now this last summer, I pulled in right around 300. So it's been a crazy journey. It's a kind of a Cinderella story, but man, I'm so blessed, so thankful. And yeah, it's been crazy. So now we'll get a little bit into the nitty gritty of exactly what I did. So I did summer sales, which a lot of people don't know, but summer sales is a huge industry. Like thousands and thousands and thousands of kids and college kids and even adults do it every summer. It is a still very big industry. I didn't even know door-to-door was still a thing when I first kind of was introduced to it. I thought that was like something our parents did like 50 years ago, but it is still a huge thing. And so there's different types of industries. There's pest control, there's solar, there's roofing, alarm systems, windows, basically anything that you can think of. There's probably some sort of industry where people are going door to door and doing it. I am in the pest control industry. I work for a company called EcoShield, and this is going to be the craziest sentence a lot of people have ever heard, but I went door to door, sold $500,000 worth of pest control in 3.5 months, and after all the commissions and everything, made around 300 grand. Now, I know that is just like insane to even me, my parents, like to everyone. It's just unbelievable. I'll kind of break down how the summer goes. I'll kind of break down our daily routine. We work Monday through Saturday, so 6 days a week. We wake up around 8. We have a morning meeting at 9, a little sales meeting, some trainings, we train everyone, and then we get on the doors by 10:30. We literally just go to these neighborhoods and we go door to door to door to door till about 1:30. We'll go get lunch for an hour, back on the doors by 3, and we'll knock till 8:30 at night. That is what we do 6 days a week for 3.5 months. It is the hardest, most mentally grueling, just challenging thing that anyone can do that I have done. And that's really why you hear a lot of bad things, a lot of poor experiences about people who do door-to-door or summer sales in general. It's not for everyone. It's very difficult. But in reality, if you have the mentality, you have the grit, you have just that desire to want to go do something for yourself and get through something hard, it's insane what you can achieve and how good you can be at it. But yeah, I'll break down how the pay works a little bit. As you can see at the beginning, I threw up those screenshots of the 500K and all that. That is the revenue I sold. And so basically how it works is you go through the summer, you sell contracts of pest control for a year. To very, very dumb it down, I'm gonna charge you $150 a quarter throughout the whole year. Any bugs, mice, whatever you may see, we'll take care of it anytime in between for free. So you sell these contracts to these people, and then over summer it stacks up and creates a pretty good amount of revenue. Mine was 500,000. And then they'll take out the cancels because people cancel, it's part of the game. With your commission percentage, they'll apply that to how much active revenue you have, and then you'll basically have an X amount of money that you earn based off the commission percentage, if that kind of makes sense. Then, this is the coolest part of EcoShield. They slice that up into 16 draws, is what we call them, that you get paid throughout the year. So after the summer, I'm getting paid from September to April actively without doing a single thing. I did all the work in those 3 months, and now I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor for the following year. It is the best thing ever, because if you just got a fat check or whatever, that wouldn't be good for a lot of people who don't know how to money manage. And it's just good to have incoming cash flow. And so a lot of people asked me in my last video, how are you able to invest that much every week? That's how. A huge disclaimer is I am a top producer in our entire company. I was the #4 rep of over 1,000 people in our company. So obviously the money I'm making is very, very not average. And I'm not saying that to boast. I'm saying that to set proper expectations for people who might get into this industry. What I did is very rare. To come into it, make 150 grand your first summer and then double that the next summer and whatever. That's a very, very rare thing to do, but it's not impossible. I hope that kind of explained everything. Like I said, this is the question I get asked the most from everyone, and this is it. That's how I know it's literally unbelievable. It's a beautiful, amazing thing. And like I said, it's not for everyone. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. A cool story with one of our guys at EcoShield. He was some gamer in a closet, and he met one of our guys through some game online, and he was very antisocial, a lot of social issues. Basically was just the last person that you think could be good at this. Terrible his rookie year. He didn't do very good, but he was like determined to get this. The next year he goes out, kills it, was the most improved rep in our entire company, and made well over 6 figures. So it is not a social thing. It's not, you know, being good with people or whatever, as that could help. It is strictly down to work ethic and desire and grit. And it's pretty crazy, you know, the people and the money that's being made. If you think I make a lot, there's people making a lot more than I am in this industry. So door-to-door summer sales is a very good thing. I highly recommend anyone to do it, especially if you're in college. It's a great resume builder. It's way better than an internship. Make actual money. A lot of internships don't even pay. I would almost take me saying that I sold over $500,000 worth of pest control door to door in 3.5 months over any internship you can give me. The reason for that is I clearly know how to talk to people. I clearly know how to negotiate and make deals with people. I clearly have the work ethic. It's just, I don't know, it's just a huge asset. It's a huge asset to have this type of sales skill and social skills. But yeah, if you're interested in it, shoot me a DM on Instagram at DillSmith24 or any type of summer sales. If someone's hit you up, I highly recommend go give it a try, because it could change your life like it did to mine. So if you guys enjoyed this video, click the like button, click the subscribe button, help your boy out. Let me know if you have any ideas what you want to see next. I got some cool stuff I got planned, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.